Mother?
What?
I'm off.
Where to?
To the vineyard. Give me a knife.
Knives, 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 knives! Curse them all and the wretch who invented them!
Let's change subject.
Shotguns, and pistols, and little razors, and even hoes and winnowing hooks.
Fine.
Whatever can cut through a man's body. A lovely man, in the flower of his life, who is onto the vines, or the olives, because they are his family's.
You have missed the point.
And he doesn't return. Or if he does return, it's so we can lay a palm leaf or a big plate of salt on so the body won't swell. I don't know how you can carry a knife about you, or why I have this serpent still in my kitchen.
Are you done yet?
No. If I lived 100 years, I could speak of nothing else. First, your father, who brought me the scent of carnations and enjoyed me 3 short years. And then, your brother. Is it right? Is it possible that so small a thing as a pistol or a knife can do for a man, a bull of a man? I'll never be quiet. Months pass, and pain still pricks my eyes to the very roots of my hair.
Are we finished?
No, we are not finished. Can anyone give me back your father or your brother? And they talk about prison. But is prison? They still eat there. They smoke. They play their instruments. My dad push up the grass, silently turning to dust. The two who are like flowers. And the killers in the prison coolly gaze at the mountains.
What do you want? Do you want me to kill them?
No. No, no. But if you want to know, it's this. How can I not speak when you go through that door? It's this. I don't want you carrying a knife. It's this. I wish you wouldn't go to the fields.
Come now.
I wish you were a woman. You would not go to the river now. And you would sit and sew.
Mother, what if I took you with me to the vineyard?
What use is an old woman in a vineyard? Are you going to lay me down under the vines?
Old. So old. So very old.
Your father would take me along. He was of true race, good blood. Your grandfather left offspring everywhere, and that's what I love. Man, man, harvest, harvest.
And I, mother?
You what?
Must I say it again?
Ah,
You think it's wrong?
no,
Then?
I just don't know. Suddenly, always takes me by surprise. I know she's a good girl. It's true, isn't it? Well-behaved, hardworking. She bakes her own bread, sews her own skirts. Yet I feel when she's named as if I'd been struck on the forehead with a stone.
That's foolish.
More than foolish. I'll be left alone. I only have you left, and I'm sad you are leaving.
But you'll come with us.
No. I can't leave your father and brother here alone. I must go and see them every morning. And if I went away, likely one of the Felixes would die. One of that family of killers. And they'll bury him beside them. It must not be. That, it must not be. Because I'll dig them up with my nails and shadow them against the wall myself.
Talk about something else.
Forgive me. How long have you known her?
3 years.
3 years. She had a fiancé, no?
I don't know. I think not. A girl needs to take a good look at the man she marries.
Yes. I looked at no one. I looked at your father. And when they killed him, I looked at the wall in front of me. One woman for one man. And that's it.
You know my girl is good.
No doubt. But I don't think I know who her mother was.
What does that matter?
Son,
What do you want?
it's okay. All right. When do you want me to ask them for her?
Is Sunday fine?
I'll take her to study earrings. They are heirlooms. And you can buy for her,
You know the best.
buy her embroidered silk stockings. And for yourself, 2 sweets. 3. You are all I have.
I'm off. Tomorrow I'll go see her.
Yes. Then make me happy with 6 grandchildren at the very least. Now that your father is no longer here.
The first one is for you.
Yes. But also have daughters. So that we can sit and embroider and be tranquil.
Okay, okay. Thank you. I'm sure you'll grow to like my bride.
I like her.
How are you?
As you see,
I was down at the shop and came to see you. We live so far apart.
it's been 20 years since I've been to the top of the street.
Yeah, you're right.
You think so?
Things happen. 2 days ago, they brought my neighbor's Samson with both his arms mangled by the harvester.
Raphael?
Yes, and what will he do now? I often think your boy and my boy are better where they are, asleep and at rest, not exposed to being made useless.
All that's just talk. There's no consolation.
And your son?
He just went out.
At last, he'll be brilliant.
He had luck.
Now he'll marry.
Listen,
Tell me.
do you know my son's fiancée?
Ah, a good girl.
Yes, but
But you can say anyone knows her well. She lives with her father, way off, miles from the near south. But she's a good girl, accustomed to solitude.
and her mother?
Oh, I knew her. Beautiful. Her face shone like a saint. But she's not to my liking. She didn't love her husband.
The things people know.
Pardon me. I mean no offense, but it's true. There's no talk of whether she was a decent woman or not. There's nothing of that. She was proud.
Always the same.
Well, you asked me.
I wish no one knew anything about them, the living one or the dead one. That they were like two thistles, no one noticed and pricked if anything came near.
Yeah, you're right. Your son is a catch.
He is worth taking care of. I heard that the girl had a fiancé a while back.
She was about 15. He was married 2 years ago to a cousin of hers, in fact. Nobody remembers the betrothal.
How come you remember that?
You asked me.
Everyone wants to know about what affects them. Who was the boy?
Leonardo.
Which Leonardo?
Leonardo, the Felix family.
A Felix?
Woman, what do you hold Leonardo guilty of? He was being at the time of the troubles.
It's true. But I hear the name Felix. That same Felix fills my mouth with mud, and I have to spit it out. Spit it out or kill them all.
Oh, be calm. What good does that do?
Nothing. But you understand.
Don't stand in the way of your son, please. Say nothing to him. You are old. I, too. You and I must be silent.
I'm to say nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. enter. Go up to the mountains, through the somber valley, where the wild mare is. Sleep, carnation, and dream. The horse will not stray from the stream. Sleep, my love, sleep. The horse begins to. My child is asleep. My child is silent.
And the child?
Asleep.
Oh, he's not been well. He cried all night.
He's as fresh as a rose today. And you? Did you go to the Black Sword?
Well, you know, I've just come from there. I've been reshoeing that horse for 2 months now. And he's always cast of one. They must catch on the stone or something.
Could it be you're riding too hard?
No, I bad at riding.
Yesterday the neighbor said you were seen at the edge of the plain.
Who said that?
The woman picking capers. It really surprised me. Was it you?
No. What would I be doing in that wasteland?
That's what I said. But the horse was soaked in sweat.
You saw him?
No. My mother did. You weren't home for lunch.
I was at the corn factors, weighing the wheat. There's always a delay.
And the price was good?
Well, it was fair.
I could do with a new dress. And the baby a cap with ribbons.
You know, I'll just go and see him.
So, who's been racing that horse then? It's down there, it's lathered, its eyes rolling in its head as if it's coming from the ends of the earth.
Me.
He's yours, forgive me. He was heading the wheat way. He can go back there as far as I'm concerned. Have you heard? My cousin is getting engaged.
When?
Tomorrow. The marriage will be in a month. I hope they will invite us.
I'm not so sure.
I don't think the mother's too satisfied with the marriage.
And perhaps she is right. That girl is a worry.
I don't like you both thinking you love a good girl. But when he says so, it's because he knows her. Wasn't she a girlfriend for 3 years or so?
Yes, but I have finished with her.
Fine.
What, are you going to cry now? Hey, stop that!
Senora! Senora! Senora? What is it?
Bridegroom stand at the shops and he's buying the best of all they have.
He's alone.
No, with his mother. Very great, very tall. But what luxury! They have plenty of money. And they bought silk stockings. Ay, what stockings? Stockings girls dream about. Look, you can see a swallow here, a boat here, and here a rose.
Child.
A rose with its pollen and stem. Ay, all in silk.
They will unite to find fortune.
I came to tell you what they have been buying.
Well, it doesn't matter to us!
I'm sorry.
Leonardo, she didn't deserve that. Leave her alone. Why do you have to be so unpleasant to people?
Well, I didn't ask for your opinion, did I?
What's wrong? What ideas are milling inside that head of yours? Don't push me off. Stop, knowing nothing.
Leave me alone, please.
No, I want you to look at me and tell me.
I'm off.
Where are you going?
Can't you be quiet?
Sweet carnation.
carnation and dream. The horse will not drink from the stream. Sleep, my rose, sleep. The horse begins to leap.
Did you bring your watch?
Yes,
We must live in good time. What distance these people live?
but their land is good.
Good, but too remote. A 4-hour journey and not a house or a tree.
These are the dry plains.
Your father would have covered it with trees.
Without water,
He would have found some. The 3 years he was married to me, he planted 10 cherry trees. 3 walnut trees by the mill, a whole vineyard. And an orpion, the one they call the Jupiter plant, which has purple leaves, which dried up.
she must be getting ready.
Oh, senora. A long journey, huh?
4 hours.
You must have come the long way around.
I'm told now to come through the fields by the river.
It makes her ill.
Yeah, I see. A fine crop of grass this year, huh?
Fine indeed.
In my day, this land wouldn't yield grass. We had to labor over it and shed tears to get anything from it.
It does now. But don't worry. I've not come to ask for anything.
You are richer than I. Vineyards are worth a fortune. Each plant is like a silver coin. What I mean is that our lands are too far apart, and I like everything joined together. There's a thorn in my heart, a little plot that is reproach in the middle of my field, that no one can sell for all the gold in the world.
That's always the way.
Yes, if you could harness 20 pair of oxen and to drag your vineyards, lay them on a slope over there, what happiness!
Why is that?
What's mine is hers. What's yours is his. That's why. To see everything joined together. Because to join things is beautiful.
It will be less work.
When I'm dead, you can send some buy over here.
Sell? Sell? No. Buy. Buy everything. If I had sons, I would have bought everything from the mountains to the river. Because it is not such good land, but strong arms can make it good, and nobody comes by your crops to steal. You can sleep peacefully.
You know why I've come?
Yes.
Well,
They have talked it over. It seems fine to me.
my son is fit and able.
My daughter the same.
My son is handsome. Has never known a woman. His honor is brighter than a white sheet in the sun.
What can I say of my girl? She's up at 3 with the morning star to make breakfast ready. She's soft and gentle as wool. She embroiders all sorts of embroidery. She can even cut her up with her teeth.
God bless their house.
May God bless it.
When do you want the wedding to be?
Next Thursday.
Yeah, the day she will be just 22.
22? It would be my eldest son's age if he had lived. He would be alive, warm and vibrant as he was, if man had not invented knives.
You shouldn't dwell on it.
Every minute, hand on heart.
Thursday then, is that right?
That's right.
We and the children will go to the church by car, as it's a fair distance, and the rest on carts and on horseback.
Agreed.
I'm sure you will like her.
Come to me. Are you happy?
Yes, senora.
Don't be so serious. In the end, she will be a mother to you.
I am happy. Why I said so is because I want to be married.
Natural. Look at me.
Oh, she is the image of my wife.
Yes? What lovely eyes. Do you know what marriage is, little one?
I know.
It's a man and children and a 2-foot thick wall against all the rest.
Is anything more required?
No. How happy you'll be. How happy.
I know my duty.
Here are some presents.
Thank you.
I'll come tomorrow
What time?
at 5.
I'll be waiting for you.
When I have to leave you, I feel a great chill and a sort of note in my throat.
We must go. The sun won't wait.
When you're my husband, you won't feel so.
That's so.
Jaragan?
I'm longing to see the presents. Leave them be. Child, show me. I don't wish there. The stockings at least. I said no. For heaven's sake. Oh, well, it seems you don't want marriage gifts. Child, what's wrong? Do you think your reign is over? Don't think so at all. Where is it? None at all. Let's see the presents. Leave! Just leave it! Leave it, I said! You're stronger than a man! Oh. Haven't I? Done a man's work? If only everyone! Don't talk to me like this. Speak of something else. Did you hear a horse in the night? What time? At 3. There must have been a horse that strayed from the herd. No. It carried a rider. How do you know? Because I saw him. He stopped by your window. I was startled. Was it my fiancé? He passes by at that hour sometimes. No. Who was it then? It was Leonardo. Liar! 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 What did they come here for? Perhaps for what? Oh! Silence! Take the time! Look! Lean out! Was that him? It was. My mother? She came from a place where there were many trees, rich land. She was so full of life, but she wasted away here. Perfect. As we all waste away. Even the walls are on fire. Don't tug so hard. It's so that I can get this way right. Look at you. You are so weak. Finish my hair. You are going to embrace a man and kiss him and feel his weight. Hush! And the best is when you wake and feel him beside you. His breath brushes your shoulders like a nightingale's. Will you hush? But child, a marriage. What else is it? Is it sweetmeats? Is it sprays of flowers? No. It's a shining bed and a man and a room. You shouldn't say it. Perhaps not. But that's the true joy of it. Or the true bitterness. I'm going to place the orange blossom here. Give it me. What is it, child? Leave me alone. Give me. But, child, that's tempting fate, throwing your garland on the ground. Don't you want to be married? Speak. You can still
say no. It's cloudy, and it's ill wind at the heart of it. There is no feeling. But you love your man. I love him. Yes, it's true. But what is such a huge step? You have to take it. I promised I would. Let the bride wake on her wedding day. Let the world's rivers carry her garland. Let her wake to the branches and sprays of the laurel flower. You?
Yes.
The first?
Wasn't I invited?
Yes.
So I came.
And your wife?
I'm on horseback. She's coming by road.
You will kill at least overriding it.
When it's dead, it's dead.
Nobody's about yet.
And the bride?
I'm going to dress her myself now.
The bride. She must be happy.
And the child?
What child?
Your son?
Ah.
Let the bride wake on her wedding day.
Let the bride wake on her wedding day. The bride. She'll wear a large garland, no? Shouldn't be too large. A little one would suit her much better. And has the bridegroom brought the orange blossom it for her corsage?
But he has brought it. Why did you ask if he had brought the orange blossom? Have you a reason?
None. What reason should I have? You, who know me, know that I have no reason. Tell me then, what did I mean to you? Try and exercise your memory. Ah, a pair of oxen and a miserable shack wasn't enough for you. That's the trouble.
Why are you here?
To witness your marriage.
Oh, just as I witnessed yours!
Forced to it by you! Tied by both hands! They may kill me now, but they daren't show me contempt. For with their silver that shines so bright, they show contempt to everyone.
That's a lie!
I don't want to discuss this, because I'm a hot-blooded man, and I don't want the whole place to hear my voice.
Oh, she shall loud!
This is pointless! You can't hear what's gone.
You're right. I shouldn't even be speaking to you.
But my spirit's angry that you can spy on me at my wedding and deliberately ask about the orange blossom. Go and wait for your wife outside.
Can't you and I even speak to one another?
No, you can't. They're coming. Leave. No.
Listen,
But
after my marriage, I thought, day and night, about who was to blame. And every time I thought about it, the guilty one altered. For there's always a guilty party.
A man on a horseback. He can go anywhere. And knows how to put pressure on the woman. Lost in a wasteland. But I have my pride, and this is my wedding, and I will lock myself away with my husband, whom I must love, above all other things.
Pride won't serve you.
Don't come near me.
Listen, to be silent and consumed by fire is the worst punishment on earth. The one that we inflict on ourselves. What good was pride to me? Not seeing you, lying there, night after night. None at all. It only served to stoke the flames higher. Because one thinks that time is a cure, and the walls will shut things out. But they won't! They will not. When the flames reach the heart, they can never be quenched.
I must now listen to you. I must not hear your voice.
This is the last time I'll speak to her, don't you worry.
I know it's madness. And I know it causes me pain deep in my heart. But here I am. Listening meekly. Watching him throw his arms about.
No peace till I have said the words. I'm married. Now you marry.
And she will be married. They can't now. Go, 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 go. Let the bride wake.
Let the bride wake on her wedding day. Let the wheel turn, our garlands display.
Let the bride wake.
Let her awake beneath the green branch of flowering laurel. Let her wake to the branches and spray of the laurel flower.
Let her awake with floating hair, a singlet of snow, shoes gleaming with silver, and on her brow, jasmine.
Sweet girl, while the moon shines.
Let the bride wake. Let her wedding steal out over the field, with dishes of flowers and loaves of delight.
Let the bride wake.
The bride has put on her white garland. The bridegroom ties on her ribbons of gold.
For a lemon grove, the bride shall not sleep.
For an orange grove, bridegroom brings silver and cloth. Let the dawn wake. Dawn clears the fields of shadow. The bride, the white bride, today a maiden, tomorrow a wife. Come, dark-haired girl, with your silken train. Awake, bride, awake, blossom fills the air.
A tree I would embroider with gems and ribbons. Love in each gem with joy all around.
Let the bride wake.
The wedding is come, when you will love. Come, flower of the mountain, the captain's daughter. Here is the groom.
Why are you waving those shoes?
They are more comfortable.
Why are those two here?
They are family. Today the day of forgiveness.
I'll tolerate, but I don't forgive.
Let's go quick to this church.
You're in a hurry?
Yes, I want to be your wife and be alone with you and hear no voice but yours.
I want that too.
And I only want to see your eyes and for you to hold me so tight that even if my dead mother called me, I could not break free of you.
My arms are strong. I'm going to hold you for the next 40 years.
Forever.
Let's go
Where?
to the church. But don't write there. Come with me.
My cart.
How else?
I am not the man to go by cart.
And I am not the woman to go to a wedding without my husband. I can't take much more.
Me neither.
Why do you look at me like that? Daggers in your eyes.
Let's go.
I don't know what's happened. But I think, and don't wish to think, I know one thing. Over already. And I have a child. And another on the way. Let's go, you say. The same fate overtook my mother, but I am not moving from here.
Let's go.
Oh, the bride. You seem to stay like a star through the air. I flew from my house too. Just like that. With the whole world before me.
Let's go.
But together.
Rest! Come on.
At last.
Are we the first to return?
No. Leonardo arrived a few minutes ago with his wife. He drove like a demon. His wife nearly died of fright. He traveled the road as though he was galloping on horseback.
He's looking for trouble. Only bad blood there.
What kind of blood do you expect? His whole family has it. It's from his great-grandfather who began their murderous ways. And the rest of the evil race inherited it with their knives and their false minds.
Forget about all that.
I grieve to the depths of my being. When I'm confronted with them, I only see the hand that murdered my loved ones. Do you see me? Am I mad? Well, it is madness not to have screamed out all that my heart should. There's a cry in my heart that will mock it against the ones who should be punished and wrapped in their shrouds. But I leave me with my dead, and I have to be silent. And then people criticize.
You know what? This isn't the day to raise such things.
When the conversation runs that way, I have to speak out. And today above all, because there will be no one left in the house but me.
Hoping for fresh company.
That's my dream. Grandchildren.
I hope they have plenty. This land, as you know, needs unpaid labor. They must wage war on the stones, on the thistles that emerge from nowhere. That labor must come from the owners. Punish it, tame it, and sow the seed. They need a host of sons.
And daughters. Men are creatures who pass on the wind. They are forced always to deal with battles. But girls need never set foot in the street.
I'm sure they will have both.
My son will do well by her. He is from good stock. His father could have had many sons with me.
What I mean is that the thing could be done in a day. 2 or 3 full-grown men will be produced straight away.
But it's not like that. It's so slow. That's why it's so terrible to see the blood of a single one spilled on the ground. When I reached my son, he was lying in the middle of the street and moistened my hand with blood and tasted it with my tongue. Because it was mine, I don't know what that means. In a monstrance of crystal and topaz, I could place that earth soaked with blood.
We must wait. My daughter is broken, and your son is strong.
I trust you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
What are you thinking about?
I'm not thinking about anything.
So many blessings can weigh heavy.
As lad,
Ignore their weight. You should be light as a dove.
will you stay here tonight?
No, I should be home.
You should stay.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you. Do you like the orange blossoms?
Yes.
They're real wax. They last forever. I would have liked to cover your whole dress with them.
There was no need.
May you be happy with my cousin.
I'm sure I will.
There's the two of you here, not going far. Creating a home.
Thank you.
I wish I too only lived out here.
Why not buy some fields? Hillland is cheap, and it's healthier for raising children.
Well, we have no money. And where we are going.
Leonardo is a good worker.
Yes, but he likes to chop and change too much, moving from one thing to another. It's not steady. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Leonardo?
I haven't seen him.
Alba.
Don't do that!
Are you frightened of me?
It's
you.
Who else would it be? Your father or me?
That's true.
Except that your father will then embrace you more gently.
That's for certain.
Because he is old.
Don't!
Why not?
Because of all the guests, someone might come in.
Why not? It's sanctioned.
Yes, but wait. Later.
What's wrong? You seem troubled.
It's nothing. Don't leave me.
I'm going to interrupt. Have you seen my husband?
No.
It's just that I can't find him anywhere, and his horse is not in the stable either.
He will have taken it for a gallop.
I'll go find it.
Children, are you happy?
I wish it was over. The bride is a little tired.
What is it, child? It's like a throbbing in my head. A bride from those hills should be tougher than that. You are the one to cure it. Now she is yours.
Let's go and dance.
No. I want to lie down for a while.
I'll keep you company.
What? With all the guests still here? What would people say? Let me be just quiet for a while.
Whatever you wish. But don't let it take all night.
I'll be fine later. My son,
Where have you been?
wandering about here and there. Are you pleased?
Yes.
And your wife?
It's a difficult day for brides.
You are looking for the bride. Please. A difficult day? For me, it was like coming into an inheritance. It's like plowing the fresh earth and planting new crops.
You're leaving?
Yes, I need to be home.
Alone?
Alone? No. My head is full of thoughts of man and conflict.
Conflict that is no longer conflict, though.
That's what life is. Conflict.
Whatever you say.
Try to be affectionate towards your wife. But if she gets a bit above herself or turns upwards, give her a caress. But, and then follow it with a gentle kiss. She won't be upset, because she'll know that you are a man, her master, who gives the orders. I learned that from your father, and now that he's no longer here, you must teach her how to be firm with her.
I'll do just as you say.
My daughter?
She went in.
She's not there.
The little one? Where is she?
Has anyone seen the bride?
Where can she have gone? She must have gone up to the veranda.
She was not there. What is all this? Where is your daughter?
Where can she go?
They have fled. They have fled. She only aligned on his horse. He was holding him tight. They will pass like the wind.
No, that's not true. Not my daughter.
Yes! Your daughter! The child of a suspect mother! And he's the same. Yet she's my son's wife now.
We will hunt them down!
No, don't.
Ara, please! See once more!
Wait, please. No, please. Don't, please.
Have they owned them?
Not yet. But they are searching everywhere. They'll find them.
They're closing from all directions. When the moon rises, they will see them.
They ought to let them go. The world is large. There is room for all.
But they will kill them.
They followed their inclination. They were right to flee.
They tried to deceive themselves, but in the end, blood proved stronger.
Blood.
Yeah, they followed the urge of their blood.
But blood, that sees the light. The earth soon rinse.
Stop! Better you die of loss of blood than live with poison in your veins.
Shh.
Why? What do you hear?
Frogs. Cicadas. And the night, lying in wait.
Horse.
No.
Ah! Then, he is making love to her.
Her body is his, and his is hers.
They will hunt them down and kill them.
But their blood will have mingled. And they'll be like 20 vessels, through dry streams. There is heavy cloud. Perhaps the moon will be hidden.
The bridegroom will find them, moon or no moon. I saw him leave, like a raging meteor, his face ashen, revealing the family destiny.
A family that dies in the street.
That's it!
Do you think they'll break through the circle?
Tricky. There are knives and guns in a 3-mile circuit,
He rides a fine horse.
but with a woman! The moon is coming up!
The moon rising. Moon of the sharp knives.
Full of blood-red jasmine,
Moon alone. Moon of the green blades.
silvering the bride's face.
Il moon. Leave the dark branch to love.
Sad moon, leave the dark branch to love. White swan in the river, the eye of the cat falls down in the leaves. Am I? They cannot hide. Who can escape? Who sobs in the valley's tangle? The moon leaves a knife behind in the air, a lead-colored trap that seeks blood's cry. Let me in. I come frozen through walls and windows. Operous and breast, where I can be warmed. Am chilled. My ashes of the sunlit metal seek the crown of the fire among streets and mountains. But I bring the snow to the ear shoulders of Jasper, and I float cold and harsh the depths of the lakes. But this night, my cheeks will be stained with red blood, and the reeds clustered in the sweats of air.
Let me enter a breast where I can be warmed. A heart of my own. Burning, spilling itself on the hills of my breast. Let me come in. Oh, let me. No shadow. My rays must shine everywhere. And the dark of the trees spread a rumor of down. So this night my cheeks will be stained with red blood, and the reeds clustered in the sweats of air. Who is that hiding? Speak up! No! There's no escape. I'll make the horse gleam with that fever of diamond.
It's gone. And they're nearby. They'll not leave you. The sound of the river. It will drown in the sound of the tree. The broken flight of their cries. It must be here, and soon. I'm weary. The chest and the white sheets take weight on the empty bedroom floor. Heavy corpses with slashed throats. Not a bird will stir, and the breeze will sweep the sound of their cry. Away with her in the black trees, or buried down deep in gleaming mud. The moon! The moon! The moon!
They are nearer now. Some by the hill, dressed by the river. I light their way. What do you need?
Nothing.
The air is hardening and double-edged.
Light their waistcoats, pluck up the buttons, so that later the knives will know the road.
I let them die slowly. Let the blood seep slow through my fingers, a delicate whisper. Already my ashen valleys are stirring. They yearn for that one. It's a covering flow.
Swiftly, light. Did you hear me? They must not escape. Now, silence.
I'm sure I will find them here. This arm? This is the arm of my brother! Of my father! Of all my family is dead! What is it?
I'm cold.
Where are you traveling to?
Far from here.
Where are you from?
From there, from afar.
Have you seen a man and a woman riding a horse?
Wait, a handsome young man. Handsomer still if he were sleeping.
Answer me. Have you seen them?
Wait, what broad shoulders? Wouldn't you prefer to lie flat on them? Not have to stand on your feet, which are so small.
I ask if you have seen them. Have they passed that way?
They have not. But they're descending the hillside. Can't you hear that?
No.
Do you know the way?
I'll find it, come what may.
Follow me.
Hush.
I'll go them from here. Go back. I want you to go.
Hush, I said.
With your feet. With your hands if you can cut from my own neck. The chain you set there. Leave me forgotten in my house of earth. And if you won't kill me like an ancient viper, place in the bride's hands the stuck of your rifle. Oh, what grief! What fire rests through my hand! What glass cuts on my time!
There is no going back. Hush. They are encircling us. I must take you with me.
Then it will be by force!
By force? Who was it that first slipped down the stairs?
I did.
Who put a fresh bridle on the horse?
I did. It's true.
And whose hands fastened my spurs?
These hands, which are yours, and which, if they could, would quell the blue branches and the stir of your wings. I love you. I love you. Go! For if I could only kill you, I'd wrap you in a shroud with violent fringes. Oh, what grief! What fire rests through my head!
What glass cuts at my tongue? Because I wish to be away from you. And build a wall of stone between your house and mine. And every time I saw you from afar, I threw sand in my eyes. But then I climbed on my horse. And the horse came to your door. With the silver pins of your wheel, my blood turned to darkness. And my dreams, they filled my flesh with the rank odor of weeds. But the guilt of it isn't mine. The guilt belongs to this earth. It is the perfume that rises from your breasts and your hair.
Oh, madness. I wish neither bad nor born from you. Yet there is no hour of the day that I don't want to see you. When you draw me, and I go. When you tell me to return, and I follow you through the air, like a straw lost in the wind. I left a fine man behind, and all his family there, in the midst of the wedding, rested my wreath of flowers. But you'll suffer for it. And I don't want you to. Leave me. Go far away. There's nothing here to defend you.
Oh. The birds of the morning are stirring in the trees. The night itself is dying in a hard edge of stone. Let's find a dark corner where I can always love you, where people will not matter, nor the venom they engender.
And I'll sleep at your feet to watch over your dreams. Naked, I'll lie on the ground, just like a bitch in heat. That's what I am. I see it, and your beauty makes me burn.
Oh, one fire lights another. One tiny flame destroys the whole crop. Let's go.
Where will we go?
Wherever the man encircling us can't go! Where I can gaze at you.
Take me from fair to fair. All light is woman's shame, so the people can stare. And my wedding sheet, like a banner in the wind.
I, too, would leave you if I thought as they do. But wherever you go, I'll follow. Beauty, take a step, come. Splinters of moonlight pierce my waist and your hips.
Did you hear?
Someone comes.
Go, go. It's right I should die here, with my feet in the water, with thorns up in my hair, and for the leaves to mourn, a lost girl and a maiden.
Hush! They won't hear us.
Go now, go!
Silence! You go on. Go on, I said. Patas. Then I'll be dead.
And I too shall die.
What happened there, among the dark vines? What happened there, in the olive branches? What happened there, that no one's returned? Voiceless lover, crimson husband, by the silent river, I saw them lying.
I want to turn back. I want to know.
You, take to your house, bravely, alone in your house, to grow old and to weep through the locked door. Never, not dead or alive, will nail shut the window. Let the rain and the night fall over the bitter glass.
What could have happened?
The children are yours only. Hide your face in a way. On the bed, make a cross of ash, where his pillow lay.
I saw them. They come. 2 times, quiet at last, between great stones. Quiet between horses' hooves. Dead, in the beauty of night. Dead. Yes, dead. Crushed flowers they are. Their teeth like 2 fists of hardened snow. The bride returned. Her hair, her dress dyed with blood. Covered with blankets they come, on shoulders of handsome lads. On golden flower, black sand.
Beneath the flower of gold, they carry them from the river. Dark-haired the one, dark-haired the other. Let the nightingale of shadow fly and call to the flower of gold.
Is there no one here? My son should have been here. But now, my son is an armful of withered flowers. Now my son is a dark voice behind the mountains. Will you be quiet? I'll have no tears in this house. Your tears, tears from your eyes. Nothing more. But mine will flow, when I'm alone, from the soles of my feet, from the roots, and they'll flow hot as blood. Here where I am, and in peace. They're all dead now. I'll be able to sleep at night. Sleep free of the fear of guns and knives. The women will lean from their windows, sleepless, drenched by the rain. catch sight of their sons' faces. But not I. No. My dreams will be the cold tub of marble, carrying flowers of frost. The graveyard, but not a graveyard. No grave. It's a cart for pet to cradle them, rock them under the sky. Take your hands from your face. The days to come will be terrible days. The earth, I, my grief, and I. These four walls. I shall not weep, because neighbors will come, and I don't wish them to see me so wretched, so poverty-stricken, a woman without a single son to clasp her breast.
I've come.
Who is it?
Don't you see?
That's why I ask who you are. Pretend I don't know. Avoid sinking my feet in your throat. Why pray? I don't understand myself. Did I not love my son enough? Here she stands. She weeps. And I hold here, and I fail to tear her eyes out. And her honor. Where is her precious honor now?
I came here so that you could kill me, so that they could take me with them. But now with your bare hands, with shears, with a sickle, with whatever force might break my bones, I want you to know, in your anger, that I am pure, and that they will bury me without any man having gazed on the whiteness of my breast.
Be silent. What does that matter to me?
Because I am with another. I ran. Oh, you too. You would have gone. I was a woman of fire, wounded inside and out. And your son was a stream of water that could give me sons, land, him. Oh, but the other was a darker that brought me the murmur of a stream and the song of being cleansed. And I went with your son, who was like a child born of water, cold. But the other, the flocks of birds that prevented me walking, and sent frost into the wounds of a poor, withered woman, a girl scorched by the flame. I did not want it. Listen to me. I did not want it. Do you hear? I did not want it. Your son was my goal, and I did not betray him. Oh, but the other seized me in his arms, like the wave of the sea. Struck me like a kick of a mule. And I must be dragged along forever. Forever. Forever and ever. Even if I had been old, and all your son's sons had held me back by the head.
She's not to blame, nor I. Who is then? A fine horn, a light sleeper she is, who throws away her orange blossom to seek the corner of the bed worn by another woman.
No more! No more. Take your revenge. Here I am. Look how tender my throat is. It would cost you less effort to cut it than Caladelia in your garden. But what you say is not so. I am as chaste and pure as a newborn babe, and with the power to prove it. Light a fire. Let's put our hands into its flames. And you for your son, and I for my body. You'll be the first to withdraw.
What does your purity matter to me? What does your death matter? What does nullity after nullity matter to me? Blessed are the crops, because my sons lie beneath them. Blessed is the rain, because it moistens their faces. Blessed is God, who unites us in rest.
Let me weep with you.
Weep, but over there,
He was the finest of horses, who now is a man of snow. Through fairs and mountains and women's arms he rode. And now, the mist of midnight, offer a crown from the throne.
sunflower of your mother, mirror of all the earth, set a cross on his breast of bitter oleander, a sheet enough to cover him, a sheet of gleaming silk, and what there to weep between his quiet hands.
Let 4 boys carry them on their weary shoulders.
Let 4 young men carry death through the air.
With a knife, with a little knife, on a fatal day, between 2 and 3. 2 men killed for love, with a knife, with a little knife that barely sits in the hand, but penetrates deep through the startled flesh, to reach the point where trembles enmeshed the dark root of a cry.
And this is a knife. A little knife that barely sits in the hand. A fish without scales. Or the river. So that one fine day, between 2 and 3, with this knife, we'll quench 2 strong men whose lips turn yellow.
With a knife, with a little knife that scarce sits in the hand, penetrates, chill, through the startled flesh, to reach the point where it trembles enmeshed, the dark root of a cry.